edge.
The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Dude.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone.
Oh yes, what do you do for I eat the police.
Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. He's not going to make it.
No, it's all that. We're fine. We're so fine. I just gotta get this logo.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boise State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him.
What they do.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Rush is on him. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Direct snap. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
I pressed the backspin button, dude. I pressed the backspin button.
They can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
I crumble.
Use the play fake, down a throw. Got room to work. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Running back searching for a hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Gage. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Line gets set, first down. Military stunt. Handoff to the lone back. Fighting off the defender. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Near the goal line, everybody thinks more physical, bigger bodies. They're going to run the ball up the middle. How about this offense? Gives them a little change-up, gets the ball on the perimeter right now, fools the defense, and they get in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys. They would love to get the
Shit,
football to
they-
in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
I got too
fortuitous
addicted to
turn of
the
events to keep
whole.
possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the football.
Give to the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quick strike complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. He caught it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oh, he got me.
Here he comes from
I also
inside
got
his
him.
own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15.
Oh my God! How did he just let him do that?
Get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Dude, that is infuriating.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much
That
as you
is infuriating.
can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Oh, he makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll open the second half on the ground. He breaks a tackle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching
Boy,
staff is going to
luck.
try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Williamson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go with a direct snap. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the single back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Wait.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many
We're going another
plays
trap?
throughout
Nice.
this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Makes the grab over the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Can't count.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight.
Brings him to the open. And
That's literally
explosive
just
play in the
the
running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And this one's split.
You're not RLCS now. Let's see, guys.
It's now a 1.
He does do the RLCS.
14-13. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
What is that boost? What is that jump? He's like,
to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive.
Ball is out behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Makes the grab. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Quarterback extends the play. He'll get rid of it. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it.
Intercepted.
So I knew it was going to happen, and I threw it anyway.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes on the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Quick completion on the out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Broncos. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today.
What?
And the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Williamson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with it. He's off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Really nice play on the
Good boy.
was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. This offense has it with really good field position. And you want that clock to run. Wiles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Yo.
And in motion, see how the D reacts.
Okay.
Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Madsen. He'll take another shot here. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
No! No, he said no.
Footed guy, 49-yard field goal.
Yeah, he said no.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
Just.
That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this
What?
offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively.
No, he hit me.
Aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. So this defense just shot itself in the foot, and now they'll have to try to stand up again after just handing the offensive first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got him downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Complete in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. He wants to throw it again. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead.
Holds it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. 2 minutes
Oh my
left,
God,
and
you
this
dropped.
one in time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
He said no. Yeah, he said he couldn't.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. Makes the grab past the marker. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly.
Oh my!
He had it and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They're going to throw it on third and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on
Yeah,
offense.
you
They're
kind of have to
overlooking
go
at the
for it.
sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so...
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat.